My name's Chris, and today I'm going to show you how to make a fishing noodle. Now, what we do, if you don't know what these are, we throw them out in the lake and hope something hits them every now and then, and these works like big bobbers. Now, what we do, we pick up a noodle from the Dollar Tree. You see it has a hole that goes through it, and this whole thing only costs you $1, and it's a little bit longer than this. And then we go by Home Depot and pick up a piece of PVC pipe, 5/8 inch, from all the way across, outside to outside, and this fits right inside that noodle. And we cut them about 1 foot in length. You don't have to be exact. It was pretty close here. And then you put a little bit of oil. I don't care if you use WD-40 or 40 weight car oil or vegetable oil out of your kitchen. Just slicking this thing up a little bit. It goes inside, slides in easier. See, I'm sliding it in. Now, what we're going to do is add a fishing line to it. Now, you can use fishing line or you can use twine. Depends on the size hook you use and the size of the eye. And I've already tied a fishing hook at the end of this line. Y'all can see that here. And for a weight, you can use a lead weight. You can use a lead weight, or I just use an old nut. I'll get out my shop back here behind me, and I put a little U shape in the cord. I feed it through the nut, open it up, and wrap it around the nut, and it ain't going nowhere. That's good. Do that foot, sometimes 2 feet above the hook. On the other end of the line, I'm going to feed this through. Normally I feed the hook through, but the hook in this case is a little big, fit in this pipe. I feed the line through the pipe. Then I'm going to tie me a loop in. I just take the line, loop it over, and wrap it around my finger one time and feed the end of the loop through there. And now I got me a loop on this end. And I take my hook and my sinker and I feed it through that loop, pull my weight and hook and all through it, and tie the loop up on the noodle, and this thing's made. That's all it takes. Now you might notice I have my name and this ain't wrote my phone number on it yet, but I write my phone number on here too. In Georgia, it's law you have to have your contact information on these things, and so you need to do that. That's wrap the line around it, hook into it until we get ready to use it. And I have about 25 or 30 of these over on the old Mighty Guppy in the driveway. And when we get through fishing for the day, whatever bait's left over, we put on these hooks, and we toss this thing in the water and leave it there overnight, and we'll come back the next morning and check them. And sometimes we got crappie, sometimes we have bass, and a lot of times we have catfish on them. And these things just a lot of fun. You end up with a lot of surprises. And so anyhow, this is the cheapest way and the easiest way you will make a fishing noodle. I've seen a lot of people make them on YouTube, and they always try to make them fancy and this is a lot more work. And I don't care nothing about building fishing noodles. I just like fishing, so I'm gonna get out in the water as quick as I can.